In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 23, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Memphis Grizzlies versus Chicago Bulls. On Saturday night, the Memphis Grizzlies will travel to the United Center to face the Chicago Bulls in what promises to be an exciting road matchup. The Grizzlies are coming off an impressive victory over the Philadelphia 76ers, while the Bulls are on the second night of a back-to-back after playing on Friday. This scheduling dynamic could impact the game, as the Bulls may face some fatigue while the Grizzlies have had more rest and preparation time. Both teams are dealing with notable absences due to injuries. For Memphis, key players Ja Morant and Zach Edey remain sidelined, while Chicago continues to play without Adama Sanogo and Lonzo Ball. The Bulls recently suffered a 122-106 defeat against the Milwaukee Bucks, but Zach LaVine has been a bright spot for the team. LaVine, a reliable offensive contributor, has been shooting exceptionally well, hitting 51.2% of his field goals and 42.9% of his three-point attempts over 8 games in November. Meanwhile, Memphis has struggled from beyond the arc this season, connecting on just 34.1% of their three-point attempts, a figure that dips further on the road. The Bulls, motivated by their home crowd, are likely to come out aggressively, seeking to capitalize on these weaknesses. The Grizzlies have struggled with consistency, losing 3 of their last 5 games while continuing to battle injuries. On the other hand, the Bulls have shown resilience, recently securing a solid win against the Atlanta Hawks despite their challenges. Chicago has also dominated recent matchups against Memphis, winning their last 4 games against the Grizzlies. With Ja Morant listed as doubtful for this contest, the Bulls have a strong chance to claim victory outright, especially on their home court. Given these factors, the Chicago Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This game features 2 of the fastest-paced teams in the league, as the Grizzlies and Bulls rank first and second in possessions per game, respectively. Both teams prefer to push the tempo, which could lead to a high-scoring affair. Chicago relies heavily on its three-point shooting, ranking 4th in the league in made threes per game. Zach LaVine and Kobe White are key contributors in this area, each averaging over 3 three-pointers per game. Their aggressive shooting from deep not only drives scoring but also creates opportunities for fast breaks off long rebounds. Similarly, Memphis has maintained a quick pace, even in Morant's absence, with young wings like Wells and Pippen contributing to their up-tempo style. Jaren Jackson Jr. adds versatility to their offense as a big man who can shoot from deep and excel in transition situations. The Bulls have seen a surprising shift in their playing style this season, leading the NBA in pace despite ranking 28th in that category last year. Head coach Billy Donovan has emphasized a faster tempo, which has boosted offensive production, though it hasn't translated into consistent wins. Memphis, ranking 10th in offensive efficiency, should be able to keep pace despite their injury concerns. The Grizzlies have gone over the total in 4 of their last 5 games, and with Chicago likely to experience fatigue, defensive lapses could further contribute to a high-scoring game. Considering the offensive tendencies and pace of both teams, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus San Antonio Spurs. The Golden State Warriors, with an impressive record of 12-3, are currently ranked first in the Western Conference. They will be taking on the San Antonio Spurs, who sit in 12th place in the same conference with a record of 8-8. This highly anticipated matchup is scheduled to take place on November 23rd at the Frost Bank Center in San Antonio. The Warriors are riding a 2-game winning streak, having secured a hard-fought 112-108 victory over the New Orleans Pelicans on the road just last Friday. Meanwhile, the Spurs are also enjoying a 2-game win streak of their own, most recently defeating the Charlotte Hornets 126-118 at home on Thursday. The Spurs could be facing some significant challenges in this game due to potential absences from key players. Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, and Devin Vassell are all listed as questionable, which may leave San Antonio short-handed. On the other hand, the Warriors are entering this contest with their full roster intact, which could give them an edge in this matchup. Defensive statistics reveal a noticeable difference in recent performances between the two teams. Over their last 3 games, the Warriors have been particularly strong on defense, allowing only an average of 102 points per game. In contrast, the Spurs have been struggling defensively, surrendering 116 points per game over their past 5 contests. Additionally, there is a clear disparity in three-point shooting ability between the two teams. The Warriors have been excelling from beyond the arc, ranking 3rd in the NBA with a team three-point shooting percentage of 38.3%. Meanwhile, the Spurs find themselves ranked 16th with a 35.3% shooting percentage from long range. This difference in both defense and shooting proficiency could play a significant role in the outcome of the game. Despite the Spurs' recent success, particularly in the absence of their star player, I don't believe they will be able to pose a serious challenge to the Warriors if Wembanyama is not available to play. While the Warriors are on the second night of a back-to-back, they remain red-hot and seem poised to continue their winning ways. Given that the line is relatively short, the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have been performing exceptionally well offensively, with the Warriors averaging an impressive 117 points per game over their last 6 outings. The Spurs have also been productive on the offensive end, putting up 117 points per game in their previous 5 games. In terms of pace, both teams have been able to maintain a high tempo throughout the season. Golden State ranks 5th in the league with a pace of 102.32, while San Antonio is right behind them in 15th place with a pace of 99.34. Given these offensive trends, it's likely that the game will exceed the projected total, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Both teams have been performing exceptionally well offensively, with the Warriors averaging an impressive 117 points per game over their last 6 outings. The Spurs have also been productive on the offensive end, putting up 117 points per game in their previous 5 games. In terms of pace, both teams have been able to maintain a high tempo throughout the season. Golden State ranks 5th in the league with a pace of 102.32, while San Antonio is right behind them in 15th place with a pace of 99.34. Given these offensive trends, it's likely that the game will exceed the projected total, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Denver Nuggets versus Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers had their impressive winning streak halted in their most recent game, and they now face a Denver Nuggets team that has been struggling, losing 3 of their last 4 contests. The Nuggets, after enjoying a 5-game winning streak, have stumbled recently, dropping 3 of 4. Currently, they hold a 6-4 record over their last 10 games, sit 2 games above .500 at 8-6, and occupy the 6th position in the Western Conference standings, trailing the top spot by 3.5 games. Despite their last loss, the Lakers have started the season strong, boasting a 10-5 record. This places them in 4th place in the Western Conference, just 2 games behind the conference leader. Prior to their recent setback, the Lakers had strung together 6 consecutive victories, showcasing their potential as a formidable contender in the early season. Both teams remain somewhat depleted due to injuries. The Nuggets continue to feel the absence of Aaron Gordon, while the Lakers are without Jackson Hayes and Jared Vanderbilt. Denver comes into this matchup looking to rebound after a disappointing loss to the Dallas Mavericks, where a poor start proved costly. Similarly, the Lakers are eager to bounce back after a 1-point defeat to the Orlando Magic that ended their 6-game winning streak. For the Lakers, this game holds added significance as they seek to stop Denver's recent dominance over them. If Nikola Jokic is available, he will face a stiff challenge from Anthony Davis, who has been in sensational form this season. Davis is currently averaging 31 points and 11.2 rebounds per game and remains a dominant force on both ends of the court. LeBron James has also been performing at a high level, and the Lakers' offense, which has been highly efficient, will look to capitalize on Denver's defensive struggles. Denver, on the other hand, faces a significant disadvantage due to fatigue, having played a taxing game against Dallas the previous night. Meanwhile, the Lakers come into this matchup rested and ready, having not played the day before. The Nuggets have been mediocre on the road with a 3-3 record this season and may struggle to keep pace after their recent schedule. With the Lakers enjoying the support of their home crowd and key players like Davis and James in excellent form, they are well positioned to break their brief skid, so the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Nuggets rank 9th in the league in pace, averaging 100.1 possessions per 48 minutes, while the Lakers rank 13th with 99 possessions per 48 minutes. This pace suggests that both teams are comfortable pushing the tempo, and Los Angeles is likely to embrace an up-and-down style against Denver. Both teams excel at attacking the basket and rank among the league's lowest in three-point shooting frequency. The Lakers lead the NBA in free throw rate at .313, while the Nuggets are close behind, ranking 4th in this category. Neither team has excelled defensively this season, which has contributed to high-scoring games. Denver has seen the overhit in their last 2 contests, as they rank 7th in points scored per game but a disappointing 23rd in points allowed. Similarly, the Lakers are 6th in scoring but rank 24th in points allowed. With offensive stars like Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic all likely to have standout performances, this game is shaping up to be an offensive showcase rather than a defensive grind. Given the offensive firepower and defensive vulnerabilities on both sides, this matchup is poised to be a high-scoring affair. Despite the lofty projected total, the fast pace and lack of defensive intensity should result in a game that exceeds expectations. As such, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.